Hey everyone, Adam Shah here from Bravura Media Company. Today we've got two new maps to share with you guys. They are maps of Alexandria, Virginia. They're very important maps, largely because of the cartographer that created them. He's a very, very, very historically relevant person in terms of American history. He's one of my favorite cartographers. And before I tell you who it is and we'll go into the reasons why he created these maps, I just want to talk about the brief history of Alexandria, Virginia. Alexandria, Virginia the site was founded largely because of tobacco. Tobacco fields were in this portion of Virginia, and ships could come up the Chesapeake and up the Potomac River and would visit warehouses along the riverbed on the Virginia side. And it was just a nice, easy access port for shipping of tobacco. Now, originally the site was founded in 1695, but I mean it wasn't really built up to any spectacle as Alexandria, Virginia is today. What really got it on the map was the fact that a representative in Fairfax really pushed the fact that the warehouses need to be in this specific location along the riverbed, far away from the tobacco farms, and easy access for the shipping. And I'm going to give away probably the cartographer who made these maps, but the person who pushed the I guess legislation and the representation behind this site of Alexandria was Lawrence Washington. Lawrence Washington, who was also son-in-law to William Fairfax, really pushed this site for Alexandria, Virginia. And now we're going to get to who actually created this. Obviously, the name Washington resonates. George Washington created this map in front of you. This map was actually used to tout and promote the site for Alexandria, Virginia, so that it could be constructed right here. As you know, George Washington was a surveyor. He liked doing cartography, and this is one of the earliest maps that I can find on record of Alexandria, Virginia. So this is a 1748 map, which is exactly when Lawrence Washington, George Washington's older half-brother, was actually promoting the warehouse locations right along this riverbed. He was actually, it was November 1st, 1748, that he was really pushing for this. And then George Washington actually used these maps to promote that. I love the history behind it. It's just really fascinating that, how the Washingtons had their hand in the creation of the D.C. area and Northern Virginia. It's just something special. Let's go on to the next map we have. Okay, this one is a year later. George Washington created this map as well. It's a 1749 map of Alexandria. It says now Belhaven. I guess there was some conflict with the naming of Alexandria, Virginia, but there were actually, a year had gone by after the proposing of those warehouses, and then they were divvying out land to different people, significant, historically relevant people of Northern Virginia. And I mean, I did a little bit of research, and I can tell you the lots of lands that the Washingtons really kind of took for themselves in Alexandria. We've got right here, if you see Washington right here, and we see law right here. See law and Washington. 51, right? That's Lawrence Washington. That's the guy who actually proposed the legislation or the petition to get this site located here. There's 51 right there, right along the riverbed of the Potomac. This is King Street right here. We've got Prince Street right here, and that's Duke Street a block over from there. So right here on King Street at the riverhead right here, the riverfront, that's Lawrence Washington's plot of land, George Washington's older brother. And then I found another Washington on this list. It wasn't George. I didn't see George Washington's on here. But I saw Augustine Washington. Augustine Washington is George Washington's father, as well as Lawrence Washington's father. And that looks like 6A or 6'4" and 6'5". So here's 6A or 6'4" and then 6'5". A block over from his son, Lawrence Washington. Over here on Prince Street. Just a block away. Here's Fairfax Street. But, I mean, you know, you could see that they wanted to live close to each other, a block away. I thought that was pretty cool. And there's a few others. I think we have a couple Fairfax. Yeah, we've got some, obviously, some Fairfax. George Fairfax right here. We've got a couple other people. Nathaniel Harrison. We've got John Alexander. I looked up a brief history of John Alexander, and I believe I saw the fact that he was a captain of naval fleet, and that I didn't see a whole lot of extra information on him. But as you can see, the Washingtons definitely had their hand in Alexandria, Virginia, and Washington, really. That entire area, Mount Vernon, wasn't that far away. But we can see this is an excellently surveyed map. I mean, the attention to detail Washington had. All this handwriting right here is George Washington's. This is all George Washington surveying. So we're looking at George Washington's handwriting. I think that's just remarkable that we can see this. You know, it's just, I'm blown away. It's like old documents by, you know, George Washington, and we're looking at it. So definitely a cool map, and I hope you've enjoyed this video and the look into a brief history of Alexandria, Virginia. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do videos like these all the time where we look at history, we look at old maps and documents. If you like that sort of thing, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload all the time. Like this video, leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, take care. All right, bye.